Hello. So today I am going to help you out if you are struggling with the metric conversions. So you should have gotten this page when we were in class. This was the bright green paper. And for the simple conversions, the ones that are just one unit, but they have some kind of prefix, those we can use this step. So I'll show you an example of this. Okay, for example, 5 kilometers to how many meters? So one way we could do that is if we know the conversion factor, which is 1 kilometer to 1,000 meters, then we end up with meters if we multiply that across, which would be 5,000. Now, if you want to do the shortcut, then the way we could do the shortcut is using the step up here. So if we have kilometers and we want to get to just meters, that would be the base unit, we can just count 1, 2, 3. So it takes 3 steps and it's going to the right. So when I go back to my problem, I take my starting number and there's a decimal point hiding there, and I go 1, 2, 3 with that decimal point, and then add in the zeros. And I am going same direction to the right. So that would be 5,000 meters. Now, if you're going in the other direction, it'll be a little different, but the idea is the same. So in this one, we are starting out with 5,000 grams, and we want to get to kilograms. So let's go back up to our step. And this time, we are starting with grams, and we want to get to kilo. So we're moving left. 1, 2, 3 to the left. So let's look. Oops. So again, I am going to have a decimal here, but I am moving 1, 2, 3. So that my answer would be 5, with that decimal now hiding there, kilograms. And you can leave that off. We do want to remember to always box our answers. Now, we are going to get to a point where it's a little more complicated. So kilometers per hour in 30 meters per second. Now, you want to figure out what information they give you, and you start there. And then you use different conversions to get to that end point, the one they're asking you for. So the question is, how many kilometers per hour in 30 meters per second? So I was given 30 meters per second, and I want to get to kilometers per hour. So what I start to do is I start to put in conversion factors that will cancel things out to get to what I want. For example, I'm at meters. I want to get to kilometers. And I know that there are 1,000 meters in 1 kilometer. you can use the other page so this might help you, or back up here, these little numbers can help you out. So at this point, I can cross off my meters because they are opposite, they cancel. So I have kilometers per second. Now I need to figure out the hour situation. So I want the seconds to be on the top so they cancel. And something I know is that there's 60 seconds in 1 minute, which then allows me to cancel my seconds. I'm not quite there yet because I need to get from minutes to hours. But again, I know that there's 60 minutes in 1 hour. So I can cancel minutes. And I'm left with kilometers and hours, just like I want. So when I go to calculate this, what I do is I multiply everything along the top. So 30 times 1 times 60 times 60. Okay, so you can get out your calculator, and in your calculator, you go 30 times 1 times 60 times 60. And that gives me 108,000 kilometers per, but I still have 1,000 hours. So I need to now divide this number by 1,000. And that gives me 108 kilometers per hour. And I would box that as my final answer. So remember, if they are simple problems, we can use our steps. When they get more complicated, or if they involve more than one type of unit, that's when you want to be multiplying and canceling out. So let me know if you have any questions. I will see you in class.